Hello everyone, Lockdown Lego here, doing a LEGO Star Wars review of the Summer 2020 set AAT, number 75283. Now when this set was released alongside the 501st Legion Clone Trooper set, they practically sold out almost immediately. And I can see why. Having just finished the Lockdown Lego live build of this set, it was a really enjoyable build for a number of different reasons. I'll give this rating a rating out of 10 for the build factor, but equally a general rating out of 10 for the set. You can find that at the end of this review. But I'll start by saying I can see why it was sold out. Not only is it a super popular series, the Star Wars Clone Wars, that you can find on various streaming networks and channels, primarily Disney Plus at the moment, but the set is a really cool looking set. This is the first AAT in my collection. The colours, I think they've got really nice as part of this. Range of motion in the cannons are impressive. You've got that up and downward motion of the main cannon on the top here. And then of course two side cannons, blasters, that can rotate up and down as well. For those of you that are not the fans of the stickers as part of LEGO Star Wars builds, you will be pleasantly surprised. This will come as a breath of fresh air for you. There are only two stickers to apply for this LEGO set. You can see them there at the side of the AAT. I'll just touch briefly now on what my favourite aspects of this AAT include. First is a really nice touch. I don't know if they do this for other builds, but the studs on the bottom may sound like a boring favourite element of this set, but it actually makes the AAT look as though it's slightly hovered on the surface when you place it. I think that's a really nice touch there to add a sense of levitation and hovering of the AAT as it glides across the floor. Another aspect of this which I found really well done on the part of LEGO for doing this, it's the hatches that open. Of course you've got the driver and battle droid that sits in the front there, some really nice control paneling, which of course do not include stickers as well. These are printed control panels. Again, a really nice feature of the AAT. Some of these sets, you have to painstakingly place those stickers for the control panels on the blank brick, but these come printed. And of course, you've got the hatch on the top here to place another battle droid, and we'll do that at the end just to show you what it looks like in play format. And thirdly, a really nice element, I think, of this AAT is the way they've managed to succeed with the curvature at the front of the AAT. These don't come bagged. These two big LEGO pieces at the front here are separate to the bags and attach as part of the very first couple of steps of the foundational build of the AAT, and really help to give it that smooth look as the AAT moves forward. You can see there's two antennae on the back here, one that has a range of motion, the other one is static and remains in place. You do have the stud shooters underneath here, and at a press of a button behind the AAT, might be able to see that there, these stud shooters will eject from their position. That's it really for the AAT itself. Now we'll move on to the minifigures. Of course, another hugely popular minifigure, one that a lot of people would have just bought this set for, and this is of course Ahsoka Tano with her dual blue lightsabers, positioned hopefully correctly here with the backward lightsaber and forwards lightsaber. The rubber printed hair and headgear on top of the orange skin tone. Headgear comes separate in a separate bag. You have to unwrap that and place that on top. But a really nice minifigure, one that a lot of people went crazy for when this was released, and a nice update to previous minifigure models of Ahsoka. Second minifigure is a clone trooper, and of course being Ahsoka's clone trooper with the orange printed helmet there and blaster. Helmet comes off and you won't be surprised to see nice printed skin toned as opposed to the yellow Lego tone. Printed face. And finally, this set with an AAT would be incomplete without droids, battle droids, to drive the AAT. And we have 2 of those. Again, coming with blasters, with the cream and green colouring on the pieces there, as they are the armoured tank. Droids. So some really nice minifigures with this set. As well as a fantastic AAT to play with. So let's move quickly on to the build. The build itself, we have 108 instructions inside, so a fairly quick build, and one that for 3 bags you breeze through quite quickly. There aren't so many tiny Lego pieces as other sets provide, so you have some really nice big bricks and attachments and mechanics of this build to play with. Don't take up too much time as you progress through the 3 bags. In total for me, it took me about an hour and a half to build whilst doing it as a live build on Instagram, which was a breath of fresh air really. I've had 2 bags that have taken me 2 hours, the 501st Legion Clone Troopers Battle Pack being an example of that. So a really nice, simple, easy build to enjoy as part of this AAT 75283 set. Something that I really do think this set comes into its own for, though, is the playability of this. It looks great as a display feature, but I think actually when you get the minifigures as part of this set, it'd be really useful to attach them inside. And I'll show you my preferred positioning of these minifigures as we go through this. Maybe you'll do the same, maybe you'll take up your own version of this. Battle droids are a little tricky to fix into place with the feet on the studs, just because of the connections. You'll see I've unfortunately lost my battle droid at the front here. I just need to reposition him. The torso is a real tricky one to get right. You might want to put the hatch further down here if you want the range of motion with the cannon moving across, or just lift the cannon up slightly, and then you miss the hatch at the front there by doing that. So we place the 2 battle droids inside. I'm going to put a clone trooper here on the left-hand side of that AAT to attack that droid. Let's turn his head to face you. See that? And then Ahsoka Tano. Let's put her up here. Take out the droid at the top here. And as you can see, it's a really nice set to display in that regard. You can get some really nice angles and shots of this AAT, whatever channel you want to post it on, or display it like this, in action, with the rebel scum taking on the separatist scum. There we have it. So there we have it, a LEGO Star Wars set 75283. 283, the AAT of summer 2020. Really enjoyable build overall. I love the minifigures, Ahsoka Tano being an obvious favourite there. The range of mobility and motion movement with the AAT, as well as the fact that you've got a lot of opportunity to play with the various elements of this AAT and position the minifigures in a number of different ways to reenact whatever scene it is that you want to reenact from the Clone Wars series. Makes this a favourite of mine, of the builds that I have and of the sets, LEGO Star Wars sets that I have to date. I would rate this set a 9 out of 10 for build. As I mentioned, there are only 3 bags, significant lack, thankfully, of stickers, being only 2, and only 3 bags to get through. Makes for a really smooth and quick build with some interesting engineering and features of this AAT to get the range of motion that we've gone through already. In terms of the set itself, I would give the rating out of 10 also a 9 because of the minifigures and the playability this set has to offer. Not to mention the fact the AAT looks really smooth, and with the studs on the bottom there, the clear studs, the look and feel and motion of it gliding across the floor, or hovering across the floor, should I say, slightly levitated. It's a really nice touch. So that's the review of the AAT 75283. I've been Lockdown Lego. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to watch me again, subscribe below. Otherwise, be sure to check out my Instagram channel at _lockdown_Lego. Again, a link in the description below, where you'll find a variety of posts of my LEGO Star Wars sets, as well as time-lapse videos and other reviews from past sessions. Take care. Bye-bye.